really helps is if I actually manage to put the batteries in my mic pack round the right way. Hurrah! Good morning, everybody. How are you? Welcome to Natasha Makes. Ooh, what can I say? These have arrived. They are stunning. Now, if you are a Tula Pink fan, and I know that there are those of you out there, good morning to you. It is a good morning for you because look, these have arrived. I have got them in an entire fat quarter bundle for all of these. I have got them in an entire half-meter bundle. That has a discount. If you are a Natasha McCarthy Designs member, premium member, you are getting 10% off even the reduced bundle price. They are all available by the half-meter. Should you wish to just pick and choose whichever you wish. I have got a gorgeous coordinating bundle of plains in just the most exquisite colours that aren't our normal plains. I've got a couple of one-offs with Libs Elliott's. I've got half-meter heavens for you going live tonight with some of these and a bit of Cafe. And they are dedicated. They've already put to one side for you the numbers that I've got there. But then with the rest of it, when it's gone, it's gone. I've got exquisite backing fabrics. They are more expensive than the Lewis & Iron we had last week. There's no getting away from that. And we have absorbed some of that price difference. But it is mercerized cotton. It feels so silky and so beautiful that I think you're gonna love it anyway. So good morning to you. This is what it's looking like. This is the Roar collection. R-O-A-R, not as in didn't cook it, from Tula Pink. And we will be having a goodly look at it all. I'm going to turn my volume down. I'm going to get on to the Book of Faces. We're going to say hello. Gemma will probably send me across those of you on YouTube that are watching. So who have we got? We're going to take a real good look into this. Good morning to Joy and Gail. Auntie Lizzie's here. Sue's here. Hello. Normal service is resumed in our household. I'm very pleased to hear it. I don't know what normal is, so I can't say whether our family is normal or not. Rebecca Johnson just says, Tula, roar, with dinosaur emojis. Someone has already asked me whether this would be suitable for dressmaking. I say yes, but only if you send me a photo of the finished item, because I would love that. Hello, Gabrielle. You're here as well. Jimmy's here. Good evening to you. Sharon's here. Who else have we got? Lo. Off to Cornwall for the weekend. Whereabouts, Lo? Whereabouts are you off to Cornwall? I quite fancy going to Cornwall this weekend. Should I go to Cornwall for the weekend? I don't know. Tell me where you're going. Just because I'm nosy. Jane's here. No, it sounds a bit stalkerish otherwise. Tell me where you're going. Morning, Kate. Morning, Deirdre. Morning, Natasha. I haven't received my order. Can I advise, please? No, because I'm doing the show. If you send an email, then that should have gone by now. Should have gone. Probably will be with you today or tomorrow. Like I said, we've said this to everyone. Because of staff shortages, Jane's now on holiday. Gemma's been off now for, 6 weeks. We are a little bit behind with the orders. Not by much, actually. We managed to get a huge amount out the door yesterday. But that should be on your way. But yeah, this feed isn't... I can't find your order in the middle of a show, I'm afraid. That's an info@natashamakes.com question for that one. And then the right people can help you. It's as simple as that. Patricia's here. Good morning. Jan's here. A wall of brightness. Yes, it is. Tina's here. Sue's here. Hello from Oz. Hello to you. Sue Edwards is here. Suzanne loves the Tula Pink. Brenda's here. Morning, Brenda. Claire says, morning, Natasha and team. Beautiful warm day here in Norwich. Enjoy it while it lasts. Might rain any second. That is our new normal, I think. Kim's here. Yeah, like I say, Deirdre, without stopping the show and going into your order and finding it, I'll deal with it after the show if that's okay. Because, yeah, I can't. If they're dealing with it, they're dealing with it, and it should be with you ASAP. If it's a pattern that you need before we can get it posted to you, then we can always send you a digital download of that, I'm sure. Joy says, good morning, Natasha. I will have to catch on on catch up as soon as my cousin is visiting from Adelaide, is going out and about. Oh, nice. Nice, nice. Anne's here. That's all right. We'll always help as much as we can. Yeah, like I say, please do just bear with us if things are a little bit behind, like I say, because staff shortages are a thing all over the place. But we are, like I say, we are catching up. Oh, do you know what? Do you know what I haven't done? That is turn the lights on, all of them. That's better. We can see what we're doing now. So yesterday we went through a huge pile of kits. Some of those are still available, some have sold out. They are still on a buy three, get the third half price. Each kit, and we'll get to those in a minute. I don't think we'll have a chance to go through and show them all again. They are the same kits on today's show as were on yesterday's. They all have 2 half meters, so a designer half meter and a plain, like we do, a 12-inch zip, a magnetic clasp, a 20 by 20 inch of warm and white wadding, and they also have in them a sheet of felt so that you can do the 3 makes that we've done over yesterday and today. That kit will do all 3 of those with spares left over. You've got a zip then to make an extra pouch or anything there. So let's have a look at these. We'll have a look at what they look like for half meter heavens as well, so that we can get those. They will go live at midnight tonight. It just staggers the loading for Gemma while she is working from home. But in the meantime, these are available, like I say, not with this one in the bundle because this is your backing fabric, but all of the others available either by the half meter, in a fat quarter bundle, or in a half meter bundle. Coffee is needed today, you will understand. Now, we do have, let's show here. I'm just trying to think if I've got to make room for these to actually go somewhere. And I just want to show this in its gorgeousness. This is the backing fabric. It's an extra wide. It has got all the rainbows. It is absolutely delicious and exquisite. Just beautiful. Just absolutely beautiful. It's mercerized cotton, so it feels incredibly silky. We've put this on an introductory price. It's just beautiful. I don't know what to say really. It's absolutely stunning. Let me see if I can pop this up here in any way, shape or form, so that you can get an idea. Oof. Of how that is going to look. Let's take that bag down there. So it is 108 inches wide. And bear with me. Oh, no. That didn't work, did it, at all? Let me see if I can just get this up in any way, shape or form. Whether it be, I really want you to be able to see this in all its glory. We have various ways to peg things up. However, not quite all the ways yet. Let's get that on there. No, it's too silky. I can't do it. I can't do it. No. Right. Everything's falling down. That is your tidy from last week. You're just gonna, oh, hang on. Maybe I can pop this on here for you to see. I just really want you to see how gorgeous it is, because it totally is. Look at that. We've got all the trugs in all the world going on. Can you see that now? Can you see? Oh, it's just so beautiful. You will get to see it in a better way in a minute. Right. Ha! Let's have a little look then at these, shall we? I'm just going to keep these here. These are, there's just so much on the show, it's a bit overwhelming. This is a most beautiful, these are all pre-cut by the way, so if you buy two you will get two fat quarters, pre-cut fat quarter bundles, just because we needed to know how many we had of one of the fabrics. So these are absolutely exquisite. These are all plains from Makawa. They're the Spectrum plains. Okay, we don't hold these as standard. And these are shades that we just don't have. They're the kind of like the fill-in shades that we don't have within our Rose and Hubble plains. So they are slightly different and they just work so beautifully with the Tulas. I feel like everything's about to collapse here. So let's have a little starting point here with, I've got all this one, which is your Northern Lights. And I love this because it's like tiny little cross stitches and things. But when you see it from afar, you've got those Northern Lights going on. I've got that in two colourways. This is the pinky blushy colourway. But do go and have a good look on the website and you can just see how all these colours just work. If I keep these kind of here, then you can see. I know there was one person that went, I don't really like Tula Pink. Fair enough, each their own. But these colours, absolutely gorgeous. They are really rather lovely. It started out being a trio, and then I kept finding colours going, no, hang on, this one needs to go with it too. And what about this? And what about this? I need all the colours. But you really do get that beautiful effect from there. A little bit gorgeous. So let's pop that there. Next up, how about this for a border? Trifecta. And again, you've got these in here and this purple all going so beautifully with this one. And here he is. Here he is. Just gorgeous. Trifecturing along all over the shop. Beautiful. Just beautiful. We love it a lot. So let me know which are your favourites. Which do you love? Look at these. Aren't they beautiful? Right, I've got this in another colourway. At some point, we should have a look at these probably on a close-up as well. Look at that. I just love them. I'd love to see a skirt or a dress out of these. Or, do you know what, any quilt that's just going to have those. Could you imagine the Fernshaw quilt that Jane did the other day with these going through it? Oh, I have to get her to remake it. We might. That would just be incredible. Just incredible. I would love that very, very, very much. Very, 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 very much. Yes. That would make me very happy. Okay, next to the party is this one, whose name escapes me, but I'm sure I can find it out. Here we go, Stargazer. Oh, you see, look, now you've got all the colours and you've got them all going through there. I love the way that Tula always does this so that they just ombre across. It's a standalone stunning fabric or the most exquisite blender. You get to choose. You get to choose. Oh, Kirsten's got a lovely sunny morning. Good of them. Morning, everyone. Just competed in the Housework Olympics. Joe, there's no need for that. Gabriel's loving the dinosaurs. Morning, Karen. That's all right. It's like late. It's all right. We're just getting going. You're all good. We're just having a goodly look at all of the new Tula fabrics, which are quite frankly beautiful. And this in, I've got this in 3 colours. This is gift wrapped. And this is your Raptor. And you'll notice this just going so beautifully with it. Stunning, 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 stunning. The more you see, you know how Tula just likes to hide animals and things. My son was absolutely delighted with this collection when it came. I love this one, it's really dynamic. And my daughter equally excited by it. What can I say? It's really rather fabulous. Have we got any favourites yet? Oh, the pterodactyl. Not a word I can generally spell, being oh so slightly dyslexic. It's not my favourite word, because pterodactyl, beginning with a P, confuses me quite a lot. But look at all these colours with it. If you're going for this fabric, please just get this bundle. That's all I can say, because it's made for it. Oh, Julia, you need to rest up, love. And take a bit of care of yourself. We all know, understand, and can sympathise with the fibro flare. This is your pterodactyl. I've got it in 2 colourways. I've got another one hidden under here. This is in blush. And then I've got one in, well, something that's not blush. Can't remember. Now, check out this one. Tree Rex, because, you know, he's in a tree. Yeah. And so this one, you're going to be pulling these colourways here and a bit of this green and that purple that's hiding down there and a bit of that pink. Love, 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 love this. What would you like to see made with these? Because we can do a show on these. Hi, Cindy. Lovely to have your company. Oh, just needed doing, Joe. Joe did it, though, because it only gets dirty again. Oh, exactly, Sue. You can't see any more dust after the 1st centimetre. That's all right, Ginny. Nice to have your company. Don't worry. Slightly late, slightly late. It's all good. We just have to start, that's all. I mean, you can really see where I was going with these colours, can't you? Like I say, I've got 12 of these bundles, then that is it. That's all I've got of these bundles. They are cut as fat quarters, but if you are going for any of these range, I would really, really, really recommend it. Okay's here as well. Hi, 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 and Sally. They are just... yeah, this is Tree Rex again, but just in a different colourway. Which one are you going to go for? Or which ones? Or are you just going to give in and just have all of them? Now, this is a double-edged border. I can see little girls' dresses. If you have got a little person in your life, if you have got well, it's not mine, is it? It's Emily's pillowcase dress. This. Just this. And if you need to make it, so you can make the pillowcase dress for little tots out of a ½ metre of fabric. If you want it a little bit longer, then all you do is you find one of the other fabrics, like this one, and you put a border along the bottom, another edge. That's all you do. But this one, like I say, it's a double-edged border. Absolutely exquisite. There is, if you look at the collection, we have included quite a long rambly, that's meteor shower, quite a long rambly intro by Tula herself. If I can find it on my phone in a minute, I might give you that little bedtime story. But how about this one? This is gift wrapped again. I've got it in 3 colourways. The gift wrapped. Just love it. Isn't it fun? We have made as many ways to buy as possible here for you today. If you would like it in the pinky colour, which is generally called blush. Oop, I've wound that bolt the other way for some reason. There we go. Then you can see you're going to be pulling that one out of there. Oh no, men don't see any dirt. No, it's only us that see it. And the other thing that I would say, because I used to call it the witching hour, where the light hits the dust on the floor in a certain way, and then you can really see it. And it also highlights all the nose art from the dogs on the windows. That's the time when you just take your dogs out for a walk with your other half, to go and get some exercise and have some nice together time, and then they don't notice it, because that's about the only time that they will notice it, in my experience. Hi Jess, are you loving the dinosaurs? You've got to be loving the dinosaurs. Hello Miranda, and Becky's joined us as well. Yes. Oh, Jane's been doing the poop patrol. I'm going to be honest. I put a couple of ponies in the back garden this weekend so that I didn't have to cut the grass. I know it's a bit of a cheat, but Sausage and Quest had a little bit of back garden time to get that down. It's naughty, isn't it? Oh, this is a beautiful one. This is your Northern Lights, and this is it in the colourway. So we had it in blush, and then we've got it in mint. Just beautiful. I love how she does this. And it up close, it just looks like a blender. And then from afar, you get this incredible swathe of colour. I love it. I'd be backing quilts in this, apart from the fact that I've now got beautiful backing fabric. Oh yeah, Pat, they do notice TV dust on their TV. But you can get them like little microfibery things where they can clean that off themselves. That's all good. Oh, so Freddie was going crazy for this morning. Look at that. Such a fabulous print. He wants me to make one of my reversible round-handled bags with this. I just think it's fab. It's a lot of fun, isn't it? Or maybe I'll make him like a duffel bag with it for his swimming or something. There's got to be a way. There's got to be a way for this. Yeah, but again, all the greens and everything just working really beautifully here. That's Meteor, that's your double-edged border again. And then last, but by no means least, this is your last pterodactyl. And this time, this one is, I can't remember which colourway it is. Okay, so it's not cheating using the horses, it's genius. Yeah. Thing is, Sausage and Quest are little enough that they don't leave hoof prints everywhere. None of them are shod, so they're not going to wreck my lawn. It's all good. It's all good. Morning, Debbie. Oh, Nikki says loving the Tula. Not loving watching from work rather than PJs at home. Well, I mean, at least you can watch at work. Do you know what, Sue? Having experienced both, I'm with you. She said, I came to the conclusion rather quickly that there are benefits to an untidy husband who doesn't see the dirt. It means I can get away with the bare minimum as he has no intentions of helping around the house. It's absolutely fine, isn't it? Hello, Jill, and hello, Mary. Yeah. It's, yeah, I have had experience of both, and I can tell you it's easier. Oh, hello, Kate. Kate was quite worried to make sure that it was today that these fabrics were live. They are live. They are on the website. They are there available for you. This backing fabric, can we just enjoy this again? Dressmakers. Where's our Karen today? Because I would love a dress out of this. I would love a maxi dress actually out of this. I need to get a pattern for a maxi dress. I need to have a look through my golden rule and see if there's a pattern in there. There must be somewhere for a maxi dress, because that's the one. That is the one. In that beautiful cotton sateen. It's got all my favourite colours. Yes. Beautiful. And it just ombres through all the... Oh, it's just gorgeous. Absolutely stunning. Right. Are we all good? Because we are going to look now at... I've got bundles and bundles today. Some of these are half meter heavens, some of these are live now. I would show you which ones are live now if I can find them. What have I done with them? What have I done with them? What did I do with them? Oh, they're here. It's okay. It's all right. Right. So, we might have to go unplug that there. Come across over here. Come on. Come on. Come with me here. Because we're going to have a little look here. All right. This is, apart from being totally stunning, this is your Northern Lights. So you can just start, we've just seen that before, right? But I had 2 units of this Libs Elliot, which is from her Phosphorus collection. And it's this incredible, vivid, textured green. And I just had to put it with it. I've only got 2 of it. They are live now. You're getting 2 designer fabrics here. We've massively done the price for you here. Bearing in mind that these should be coming in now at £8 something. We've kept them at an introductory of £7.99. All of these fabrics have gone up and we've tried to hold the price as much as we can. It's really hard to, but we're trying to for you. If you are a design member, of course, the premium members, you're taking 10% off of that already discounted price. So there it is. So I've got a couple of those. Now, this is your meteor shower. I have got 3 of the meteor shower with the Borealis, Libs Elliot Borealis. That's it. That's all I've got. 3 of those. 2 of the other ones, 3 of this. The colours are just, oh, they just work. Love, 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 love. Isn't it brilliant? So in love with this fabric. Just so in love with it. Right. Eek. Eek, eek. Right. What's Gemma saying? Oh, they've sold out. Right, okay. Well, you know, snooze you lose. I did kind of tell you that was going to be the case. Okay, so those have sold out. I don't know about these. Like I say, I've got 2 of those. Oh, stunning. Just stunning. And again, they are on a super special price. When they are gone, they're gone. That's the last of the Libs Elliot. That's it. That's it. That's it. Right. Would you like to see our half meter heavens? These go live. These go live tomorrow at midnight, or tonight at midnight. Oh, look. Hang on. Here's a half meter. For those of you that have ever made my market tote pattern, that's a half meter, and the market tote is fully lined inside and out, and it uses a half meter of this. So you could get a beautiful, beautiful bag. And it was made, the market tote was devised for my market trips. I don't know, I'll have to tell Nat and Matt. Nat and Matt I've known for years and years and years at Warwick Market, and they run Veg Out and Get Fruity, which is my vegetable store of choice, market stall of choice. And they have inspired so many different bags over the years, just because I come back laden with fruit and veg from them. My children are like fruit bats. It's yeah, like I'll always give them fruit and stuff over sweets and things like that. So they are absolute fruit bats. For them, a banana is such a treat. Brilliant. So yeah, so the market tote has been over the years, and then I get my beautiful breads from the market as well. Oh, it's just beautiful. Just really, really beautiful. Let's have a look at these half meter heavens. They go live tonight. There are a couple that have got that the pricing will be slightly different on, just by £1, but just because they have got spectrum not our normal Rose and Hubble plains in there, or they've got a linen texture, or they've got something a little bit different than our normal plains in there. It's a pound difference, but it does make all the difference. Just saying, just saying. Well, let's start off actually with a bit of Kaif. This is, do you know what, no, let's just go overhead because I can't see this here. We have got here, this is Garden Party. This is the last of the Garden Party. And I've popped it with hot tomato, which is absolutely this gorgeous hot orange in there. So that's the last of it. These will go live tonight. When they're gone, they're gone. I have no more of the Garden Party fabrics. In fact, we're getting quite low on the Kaif generally. This here is... Woo! This is your Garden Party in yellow. I have put it with lime, and again, that is it. That is spring, that is zesty, that is really rather gorgeous. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. If you are after the Tula fabrics and you want them just a ½ meter with a coordinating ½ meter of plain, then this is your gift wrapped. And I couldn't decide, so we did one of each. If you want it with apple, bear in mind greens are quite difficult to photograph. There are a couple of colours that are quite tricky to photograph, so I'm glad that you're seeing it on your screens. This here is chartreuse, this is your apple. They both have a place. Gemma and I couldn't decide, so we went, well, let's just go with both. This one's slightly lighter than the background colour there, so just lifts it. And then this one gives you a little bit more depth and makes it pop. What's in a colour, or if you want to buy both, then you've got a quilt. You've got a quilt for 20 quid. I mean, that's what we're looking at there. I mean, obviously you've got to do a bit of sewing in that, but that is what we are then looking at. So that's exciting. Yeah. Now this one, which is your trifecta, I've popped with salmon. Rude not to. Really rude not to. I want you to see this trifecta actually, because it's really rather fabulous. Here he is, in all his blinking glory. Ba, 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 ba. And that's just the perfect colour. It's got to be said. It's the perfect colour. If it's the perfect colour, it's the perfect colour. There's not a lot I can do about that. Yeah, so that one, again, as a ½ meter heaven. And then this one. Ooh, love this one. Look at him, you little tree Rex. Because there he is, growing as a tree. Topiaried out. And I've put that with azalea. Because, yes. Yes, yes. Just because, yes. And then Wing It in Mist. This is your pterodactyl. Pterodactyl. Only it's not. And I've put that one with aqua. There. Which just picks out this. Again, some of these you just need to see in detail because they really are so beautiful. There's your Mr. Pterodactyl. But you can see we've picked... Which just pulls these colours from here. So that's your Wing It. If you, like I say, we have got, these are all available by the ½ meter at the moment. These have been accounted for, so they've been taken off the stock amount. So we've got 6 of each of these. They are safe for tomorrow. But the other fabrics, when they're gone, they're gone. We've already had one sell out this morning. La, 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 la. So this is Wing It in Blush, and this time we put Spearmint with it because we're picking out those greens. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And then, oh, this is lovely. This is your Northern Lights. And I've put this with a grey because it's really beautiful. And actually, if you were to go with your pterodactyl mist, then you've got that grey running through there as well. So that would work in really beautifully. I would be getting so many of these half metre heavens, or I would be getting these to go with them. Just stunning. Right, here we are. This is your Northern Lights. This time I've put it with Peacock. It is with Peacock. And I think we can all see why. Do you want to see this actually on a close-up as well while we're here? So it is all these little sort of crosses, but put together so that you get that incredible swathe of Northern Light colour. When it is, oh, if I change it, otherwise you're just looking at my my alpaca knitwear. Oh, now this was another one. So here we go. This is your gift wrapped. You're going to have a couple of choices here. You can have it just with black, and that's going to really make those pop. Or the colour that I had that was the match of that background isn't a Rose and Hubble, it's actually a Spectrum. So that will be a little bit more expensive, but it just works. It just works. So I couldn't not put it in. You've got it. So you're good, but otherwise, yeah. You've got two options on that one. There we go. And then this is your Dino Meteor Shower, and we've done this one with salmon. Now, please bear in mind, this was impossible to photograph. I couldn't get the colours absolutely true for you. I tried so hard. But there's just something about this colour combination that just made it incredibly difficult to photograph. So apologies for that. But I think if you're looking at it on the screen now, you should have a pretty good idea what that's looking like. I had one of these, I was looking at it going, has it got, I kind of wanted one of these to have a little bit of glow in the dark, and it doesn't. It just had to try my little glow in the dark torch on it. That's your meteor shower. Trifecta here with lavender. Tula uses so many different colours and varieties of purple, and this is one of them that's going with the background there. So that's the lavender, but equally you've got deeper purples in the leaves, which I've then pulled with your amethyst for this one. So we've gone slightly darker there, but equally, if you wanted both shades of purple, you know, you could do that. You could so easily do that. So that is that. And then we've got here, oh, this is the last one, right? So this pink is quite tricky to find, and the last of the plain pink that we had went in that bundle over there that went with it. I don't have a plain that matches this exactly, but what I have is this, and this is a linen texture, and it goes incredibly with it. So let's pop that on a close-up for you. I realise this is upside down. I do realise that, but look, it just is. So that had to happen as well, and that's it. They are your half metre heavens for tomorrow. Well, tonight, midnight. Exciting times. Very exciting times. So a couple of cave, but mainly Tula Pink in there for you. So yeah, grab the ones that you want in meterage And then if we've got any extras there with your half metre heavens, but again, you'll have to be quick because I've only allocated 6 of each. Now, yesterday we started doing one of 3 makes out of the kits that we had, and we had so many kits. If you want to review them, please go back and have a look at yesterday's show because we had a close look at all of them. Each one has a half metre of plain, a half metre of patterned fabric, a half metre of ribbon, an A4 sheet of felt, a 20 by 20 inch piece of warm and white wadding, a magnetic clasp and a 12-inch zip. That's what every single kit had. All of that for just $14.99. And if you bought 3 together, then it automatically makes the third one half price for you. So that was an incredible deal that we had for you yesterday. That is still running, as is the buy 3 digital prints, get one of them for free. Or if you wanted the printed copies of these 3 makes, then one of those is for free. That is also listed on today's show as well. So yesterday we made, let's have a quick look what we made. We made the scissor keep, and we made the hexie needle holder with all of those. The instructions have been updated because we did these a few years ago. There were errors, there was a typo or whatnot in there. We've changed it a little bit, made it easier to follow, and also upgraded so that if you're using Sewline glue pens, which we didn't have back then, like when I wrote these patterns, we didn't have Sewline glue pens that we stocked here, so it wasn't really a thing. And the wadding we use because we so often end up with offcuts, and sometimes it gets expensive to keep buying H640 and stuff like that. Whereas if you've done a quilt and you've got offcuts, then why not use them? If you've got a spray-based, great, but what I also showed you yesterday was how to just use a glue pen. We've got various different basting glue pens. You've got your Sewline glue pen that comes with a refill, or your So Easy basting glue doesn't have a refill, it just is, and then you throw it away and then you start again, which isn't my favourite option because I like things, but it works really well, only because you have to throw it away, whereas this one you just get your refills, so there's less landfill, but we do stock both. Right, so today we are going to make the third out of this kit. So this is the kit I've still got left. We used up the ribbon, we used some of the wadding, and we've still got the zip, and we've still somewhere got the magnetic clasp. I put it in a very safe space. Where would that be? Where is my safe space? I don't know, I'll find it in a minute. Oh, there we go. So I have not made this folded pouch in about 4 years. So we'll have a look, right? This is the old one. This is the new updated copy. Ha-ha. So let's have a little look. This, oh gosh, this is how old this is. I made this for a Create and Craft show with, I think that was Anna Maria Horner Fabrics that I had a show with. So we are going to cut out our fabric pieces. The fabrics mainly that I've put in here are, yeah, they've kind of been non-directional, a lot of them, which is absolutely perfect for these makes. And you'll see I'll have made 3 makes out of this and still have plenty left. Let's pop the iron on and get making. I really want to. We were looking at all of our past makes the other day and going, we really need to revisit some of these because it's been ages. We need to revisit them. We need to update the patterns. And also, you know, if you've got these patterns, I know like on our Zoom call the other night, Helen was saying, I've got so many of your patterns, Natasha, over the years. Hadn't realised just how many we'd done. I'm going to start putting some of these in the members group. Apologies, I was meant to put those in at the end of the month. I haven't quite managed that again. Staff shortages and all that just mean my time has been a little bit limited, but I will make up for that. so that we're going to have some of these past ones revamped and in the members as videos. So you don't have to keep scrolling through trying to find them on YouTube. 9, wasn't it? I said that was 9 inches there. So after making these 3 makes, I have still got all of this fabric. That's pretty epic. Pretty epic. So you could make multiples. You could make multiples. Actually, one of you found the other day, we did an insane deal on magnetic clasps. I mean, it was ridiculously insane. Like 50 magnetic clasps for 20 quid or something. Ridiculous. Just ridiculous. And one of you found it the other day. I was like, I didn't know we still had that up. But if you are someone that uses them, it is your quickest way, your cheapest way, most cost-effective way to do that. So again, we're not using oodles of fabric. There's a little bit more to add into my scraps. That is it. I'm going to give that a little press now that my iron is waking up. And then we'll come to, this is my outer, this is my lining. We're going to look at the lining in a minute. We're going to cut our wadding, exactly the same size. There you go. I'll cut that now. I'll cut that now, shall I? That's a good idea. How big is that? Oh, good. Excellent. Now, it might be that if you're buying one of these bundles, you might just want to be making a cushion, in which case you can use, this is 20 inch by 20 inch piece of wadding, and you can absolutely use it for all sorts of goodies. And again, this is a lovely, quick, easy make. I have got quite a lot of these because I made these when Emily was little, because I could fit a couple of nappies and a packet of wet wipes in it. And then I made one for all my EPP stuff. So I had another one for that. I had a William Morris one for Emily's nappies. That's how long ago this was. She is 5, she'll be 6 in September. So that's how long ago it was. Emily was still in nappies. And she wasn't like Freddie. Freddie was still in nappies when he was 4, lazy toad. Emily was not that child. She was out of them super quick. So that tells you how old this pattern is. Right. Let's have a look. So we're going to layer up. This is going to go on the bottom. This is warm and white. It is mainly cotton. It has a little bit of, it's punched cotton. It's got a little bit of polyester that just holds it together. So it's 80-20. In fact, it might even be a little bit more on the cotton. I can't remember. But there we go. That is going to sit in there. Now, here's the thing. We're going to pin all of these together. We'll soon find out, won't we? It's like pattern testing my own pattern. This is definitely one for a non-directional fabric. If you are using a directional fabric, you're going to have that as the lining so that when you open it up, because I thought about doing this with the dinosaurs, and I thought that would be amazing. When you open it up to have a dinosaur face there, but you'd then have to have something on the outside. So let's have a look at our lining fabric. We're going to spin this around and have a look at the lining fabric here. We are going to measure in 1.5 down, 4.5 in. So basically we're going to find that center spot. There. That is our sweet spot there. And we're going to put the male side on the lining fabric. Okay, so when you get your magnetic clasp, you've got two keepers. You've got the male that points up and the female that goes in. You can work out why. We're going to use, on that spot that we've just put there, pop your keeper and make that mark. Okay. We are now going to, I put it right here. Peel this back so that we're only going through these fabrics, and we're going to make a little incision there, and pop the female through there. Okay. Now this is helping to hold all of our wadding together. You can spray base this should you wish. If you want to at any point baste any of this, by the way, you can. So you can. But we've got our pins in, so it's not really going to be a situation. But if you want to, then of course you can. It's up to you. So that is your magnetic clasp on the lining there, and then we're going to flip it, and we're going to put now our magnetic clasp on the outer fabric there. So we are going to come in down here, and again we're going to find that middle, and this time we are going to come up to there. Now at this point you might want to, if you've got a little bit of interfacing or something left, this is why I keep all of my scraps. This is a little bit of medium weight interfacing. This is absolutely the perfect time to just chop yourself off a little piece, find the shiny side, pop it on there. Obviously I've used a pen that is going to disappear with heat. Go me. So I will have to remeasure that. Or you can use a scrap of your wadding. It's entirely up to you. But we are going to find that centre spot there. Hope it doesn't disappear. And it's just going to reinforce that fabric for you. So on your bottom here. So up the top here, we've got that one. And then on the other side, down the base here. And we're going to pop in the female. Pop that in there, like so. Okay. And then we are just going to sew around. Let's have a look at the original one, because I've just obviously thrown the other one on the floor. But you can use, I did say this, you can be just be consistent. Whatever seam allowance you choose to use on this, just be consistent with whichever one it is that you choose to go for. All right. I will probably go, there we are. And I'm going to leave a turning through gap. Yeah, just be consistent with your seam allowance, that's all. That's all we ask. And this is just a really, really, really handy pouch to have. A bit farther, just a little reverse. If you've got a walking foot, you want to use a walking foot, then do that. Right. We are going to snip away any excess at those corners, remove all the pins, and simply turn it through. So the pattern bundle for yesterday and today will give you the hexie needle, keep your scissor thing, and your folded pouch. It's those three ones. If you want them printed, and again, you are saving $7.99 on those because you've got one for free. Now, in we go, and we're going to just turn this through. Now the warm and white wadding has got a quilting distance of 10 inches, I think. So it's really safe to use it on this. It's not going to fall apart or anything anywhere. And you can give that a jolly good press. If you've got your pokey tool, oh look, here's mine from yesterday, then you can gently ease out those corners. There we go. So let's give that a jolly good press, and we're going to turn under that turning through gap. Okay. Right, so we've given that a jolly good press. We are going to just top stitch along so that we close up that turning through gap. So let's do that. Snip away any threads from that. With apparently the world's bluntest scissors. I need to sharpen these. Oh, it's pretty, isn't it? Now, what I would just say is pop your magnetic clasp on together, okay? Just do that together so that you know exactly where that needs to be, and then you can clip or pin whatever you like these sides here. Use my longer pins for that. Open that up, and then you're just going to top stitch round. We've already done the turning through gap there, and then if you want to partition bits because you know what it's going to be for, then you can. And you can play around with sizes. You can make this wider, you can make it narrower. It's entirely up to you, but I am just going to top stitch around. If you've got a walking foot, you want to put a walking foot on for that, then do. Like I say, entirely up to you. There we go. And when I did this, I was very mindful to make sure that the magnetic clasp was out of the way of your foot. It's those little things that I just try and bear in mind when I'm designing for you, just to make life easy. And that only comes from having not done it and getting it wrong. I've still got Emily's hairband on my wrist from doing her hair this morning. I upped the ante this morning. I did 2 French plaits as bunches. Honestly, you would have thought she'd won the lottery. She is quite easily pleased on that front. And it was not neat, but that's only because her hair's a bit all over the place. And there you have it. One folded magnetic pouch. If you are just starting to... oh, isn't that fabric beautiful? Dip your toe into the wonderful world of magnets for your magnetic pouches, and this is a really, really easy one to do. So if you want to compartmentalize this, then you can always sew and then put things in, but otherwise you can pop that in there. Wouldn't that just make the most beautiful gift? That in, maybe with a little basting pan or something for your EPP. That one's too big. The other one fits in because that's what I put in before, the sew line one. That one's a little bit longer. And then you've got your scissor keep. So that is, they are our makes that we've made from this kit, and you know you've still got your zip. So you could actually make 4 things, which brings this in at a ridiculously small amount. You could do a beautiful pouch out of that as well. So that's what you're getting in each of those kits, that ability. So yeah, you could absolutely make a big pouch there with a zip as well. If you are nervous about zips and you are a Natasha McCarty member, then of course do join us on Monday, when we will have, we're going to be putting zips in. So if anybody is unsure about zips or how to use continuous zips or how to use our zip pull tool, Monday's Zoom call workshop, if you are a member, is the one for you, for sure. Yeah, so that's that. So that's on Monday. So if you are, and it's not too late to become a Natasha McCarty Designs member, you can go to www.natashamccartydesigns.com and you can sign up and become a member there. It's $6.99 a month or $16.99 a month if you want 10% off everything that you're buying. There's a few that's Natasha McCarty labelled at Natasha Makes. So yeah, things like your sewing machines, you're not getting 10% off, but fabrics and all of that, yes, you are. If you are the premium member. So basically, if you're spending £100 with us or more a month, it's cost effective for you to get that one. We do lots of deals, lots of, well, now that I've worked out how I can do, I'm about to add some more demos and stuff in there as well, and we'll be having a workshop every month for members only on that one, which will be on a Monday, I suspect. So that's what we've got there for you. Jane is back next week. She has done the most beautiful wall hanging with bloom and 3 flowers on it. So that's going to be Tuesday or Wednesday next week. Workshop on the Monday. And then on whatever day Jane doesn't do hers, I'm going to create something. I don't know what yet, but I'm looking at all of these fabulous fabrics thinking, ooh, yes. So take care. Thank you ever so much for shopping with us this week and for your company. Just bear in mind, a little warning again, there are not many of these. I could only make 12, that was it. But I think you can see how beautifully they go with that collection. Although I did have one lady say, I love the plains, just not a Tula fan. Entirely up to you. And if you want to have a good look around all of the kits from yesterday, there are some left and they were on a buy 3, get 1 for half price. The third is half price. So there, grab yourself a bargain, enjoy. Half Meter Heavens go live at midnight. I think that's everything. Gosh, that was the world's quickest demo, wasn't it? Take care. Lots of love. Bye-bye.